Nifty and Bank Nifty has been very volatile today, and you could have seen that the market fell very fast, and a lot of stocks which were doing phenomenally, like Tata Motors, Tata Power, Tata Chemical, most of the stocks like IRCTC, all the things which were actually going up like crazily high, they've all actually come down 5%, 10%, 15%. IRCTC did a lower circuit of 15%. Tata Power did a lower circuit of 10%. So all these are happening. So right now, what should you do? Should you now buy, or actually you should stay away from the market? Is the market going to crash now? What exactly is going to happen? Guys, I'm going to tell you everything in detail. My name is Sri Harsha. I'm a stock market trader, investor, and book author. I help you with understanding what's happening in the market and how exactly you need to trade for the next day. So this is my personal views, and if any trade or anything you are trying to do on the market, it is at your own discretion. You need to take your advice of your financial advisor. I am not actually any SEBI authorized advisor. I am actually giving my view on the market. So today is 19th, and I'm talking to you about 20th of October, what exactly you need to do. If you remember, guys, I told you in the morning also, market is going to make a new range right now, 18,300 at the lower end. I was expecting market should not go beyond 18,550, at least till this expiry is over. But market was able to go beyond that. It was able to go towards the 18,600. It opened around 18,600 and was able to stay there for quite some time. And then actually there was a fall. We saw 200 points fall down, and then actually almost most of the things were actually recovered, and again that fall came in the market. So if you look at this, what is happening in the market has become little volatile at this point of time. Market is still buy on dips, but right now there is a gap which needs to get filled. The gap is around 18,350 level, and for bank nifty it is around 39,375, 375, I think. Yeah, so it's actually hardly some 20-30 points actually gap is left out in Nifty as well as in Bank Nifty. So if by chance market opens on the positive note tomorrow, in that case there may be very high possibility again it is going to try to uh, retest and try to fill this gap at 18,350. If it is not going to do tomorrow, then it will definitely do it day after tomorrow, because right now at that until that gap is not filled, market is going to still remain the volatile. So it has to complete that particular correction which it has tried attempting today, because today there was a gap up, and that was more of an exhaustion gap, because that gap has got filled right now, and it is also trying to fill the next gap which is there, and that also almost it has got filled. Another 20 points, 20-30 points actually is left out right now. So most likely if we are opening on the lower side, if we open flat to negative and then we try to fill this gap, then market can actually move super upside after that. Otherwise, if we are actually starting the day with flat to positive, and then we try to again retest this 18,500 level, at 500 levels, probably the resistance is going to become much more stronger, and then it will try to push it back towards the 18,350 levels. So the 350, that gap has to get filled for Nifty. So whether do in the morning or if they do in the second half, we don't know. So let's see how it happens. If it does in the first half, it is good, because after that it has all the potential to move on the higher side. So looking at the way the momentum is, most likely it should do that. But the US markets and all are actually suggesting probably again there will be an upside movement. But let's see how it's going to happen. According to what I see, most likely it should do in the first half itself, try to go and try to fill this gap, and once it is getting filled, it should actually move on the higher side. Now for bank nifty, we have this gap around 39,370. So it's all the possibility that it may try and test this 300, 350 somewhere in that range. And after that, if it starts moving higher, then we can probably retest this 40,000 level. Today we hit this psychological level of 40,000, and from there actually you could see that volatility coming in. If you look at this, the other things which we have been talking about, the crude oil, USD INR, all those things are still there. But what is happening is the market was able to cross this 18,500, which is a very good thing. If we can close above 18,500, the next level will be somewhere around 18,600, 650. 600 we have tested for today. We've not been able to close above that, but we have tested for today. Probably if it is going to continue like that, it may actually go and trigger much more higher side. See, even the US market is still doing good. So from that perspective, I feel the market is more likely that it could be on the positive side. So for it to be remaining positive, it has to first fill this gap. Once it fills this gap, then it has all the potential to move higher. And once that actually happens, market is ready for a much bigger upside. So since day after tomorrow is going to be the expiry, so market is likely to remain volatile for the next 1 or 2 days. So after that, we have to see, as long as we fill this gap, and now the 18,500 is going to be the major thing. Because see, 18,200 according to me was a very important thing. It was actually easily broken off. So after that, now if you see, 18,300 will act as a support right now, and 18,500 is likely a resistance as of now. But looking at the way the momentum is there, there is all the potential possibility it is going to get broken off. Will it happen tomorrow or not? Depends on will the gap get filled in. Now, most important thing is all the important psychological levels for Nifty, Bank Nifty, Sensex, everything has got achieved now. Now, once we are able to go and retest and stay above 40,000 on Bank Nifty, then you can see a huge amount of momentum which is going to build up in Bank Nifty, which can probably take in the coming months. We should be probably moving towards the 50,000 level for Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is going to become today. Actually, the Moody's has given an upgrade in the from the negative. It has made it stable, especially the banking system and all, which is extremely good. And Bank Nifty, when actually it starts moving, it's going to actually take market to a much stronger, much deeper, bigger actually rally, which is probably going to happen in the coming days. So from that perspective, it is going to be buy on dips, but the volatility probably can be there for the next 1 or 2 days. And if it fills this gap tomorrow, then there is a good potential possibility again to retest this 18,500 and here 40,000. Now, Bank Nifty is going to be the most important part. If Bank Nifty can go beyond 40,000 and sustain beyond 40,000, then we may hardly see some amount of corrections in the market. Market will actually, after that, has all the potential to move super extraordinary at a jet speed. So what speed you are seeing right now, it could be much bigger than that, and banking can actually lead the rally in the coming days. So that is going to be my view on the market, and you need to trade according to that. So what I would suggest is wait for that dip to come, let actually the gap get filled, then only take any long positions. Till then, don't take any long positions. If we start the day with flat to positive and then actually go and test 18,500 or this somewhere around 39,800, 900, then it has all the potential possibility that it will try to push the price again down. So initially, don't try to actually get into any kind of long positions. But if it comes and fills this gap, and then after that, actually it sustains there, then actually you will see a big rally which is going to come in the market. So this is going to be my view on the market, guys. If you're liking the information I'm sharing here in this video, go ahead, like this video, subscribe the channel, and hit the bell icon so that you will get all the latest notifications. Thank you very much. Have a great